Heidi, my skipper, and yeah, we've been together for a bit, and she's pretty good. So.
And this is Orlando, it's my crew, and we've sailed for 2 seasons together, and he's pretty good too.
So Orlando, run me through your bits of the boat. Obviously the jib.
Yep, so this is the jib. It's our primary control system for the jib is through this, and then it runs to a track and up to the clew board. This is really good because it's so high strength, but it's also low aero and low weight for us. And it runs through the blocks really nicely. So when we pull the jib on and we've got our 5-to-1 system, there's less friction. So when we want to ease the jib, it goes out nicely, which is really important when it's light wind to get the sail to be trimmed properly all the time. We've got these Harken clam cleats here. They're really good. They're for our Vang and Cunningham, and this is our Vang. And you can see it's quite tight, so we need a quite strong cleat there to make sure we don't break it during a race. So these are really good because they've been reliable for 2 years now. We've never had a single problem with them, so they're pretty good. I rate them. And then this is our Cunningham, which does a similar sort of system.
Got lots of purchase there.
Yeah, we've got a 9-to-1 on here, and we've got a 5-to-1 on the Cunningham, which is a lot more than most people, but we kind of need it. This is our Cunningham system. It runs from this through a soft shackle and then to another block identical on the other side. And because they're continuous, we have them running down here along through one of these cheek blocks out to the side where we can trim it, and then it runs back through here through an eyelet and back to the front of the boat, and it's on a shock cord take-up system. And that just means that we can, doesn't matter what side we're on, if we're coming in port tack at the top mark, we can still ease the controls and have a nice bearaway.
So this is the main, and we've got the ratchet here, which has been good for like a whole season.
We call it our gold medal piece.
Yeah.
It's
And
awesome.
we just put these on the main sheet.
They're brand new.
They're
They're
brand
the
new.
29 mil zircon blocks, and we're pretty lucky to have these, and we're keen to try them out and see what we can get out of them. And another good piece is this on the jib. This is a Harken adjustable jib cleat. So this was designed for the 49er a few years back, and we're using it now, and it's been really good because on the 13-foot skiff it has these really high gunnels, and it just means we can change the angle so that we can actually cleat the jib from the side of the boat. And that's been a big one, and it's really good because it doesn't bend down when we step on it compared to some other ones we've tried. So yeah, we really like that, and it's one of our favourite pieces. So we've got the stand-up blocks here into another one of these cleats, but with the fair lead instead of the normal cam cleat. And it's quite simple. It's a one tack line system. So you just pull it out and the tack line goes up at the same time, much like a 29er and 49er. You see how it works, and here we've got a gobbler block for it, which just takes the slack out of the halyard when you're dropping. And we've got this block at the back here, which runs from a shock cord to the front, and it just makes sure our kite sets are nice and tidy, and our kite drops are also tidy.
It's like really frustrating when something just doesn't work and it's like nothing you can do about it except like make sure that it's all good before you go out.
And we've been pretty good. We haven't had any problems with it this year.
Yeah.
We've been able to go in the massive swells we have here at Manly and just jibe and tack wherever we want without fearing anything going to break. And yeah, it's been pretty good. We're able to efficiently trim our sails. As soon as the conditions change, we can just fire it off or pull it on, and it's all good.
And everything's kind of lasted almost 2 seasons now.
Yeah, we've
been
pretty much.
good. We haven't changed much.
We haven't changed anything really. I mean, we've got these new zircon blocks because they're the latest cutting tech.
It's like an upgrade, not really.
Yeah, that's an upgrade. But we had the carbos on before, and they were working just fine. So my dad and a few of the other 16-foot skiff sailors sometimes help us with advice on what we should do. So yeah, and my dad mostly does most of this stuff. He does all the rigging because he's an expert whiz at that, and yeah, very lucky to have an awesome shore team.
Harken have been a pretty big supporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't thank them enough. It's just good being able to go on the water and just do your job, and you know, you pull on the ropes and it works. So
yeah, Harken's been amazing for us for the last 2 seasons and got us out.
I can't agree more. Everything on the boat, we just go out and we barely have to fix much, so it's nice.